BFS Ned Rigging. Today I'll be going over my setup for BFS Ned Rigging. And yeah, this is a new rod from Cascade Para G2. And the serial number is KKR PG2C67ML, and there's going to be a link in the description below. But this is fast action, again, medium light power. The line suggestion is 6 to 12 pounds, and lower weight is 1/8 to 3/8 ounce. And as you can see here, I already have a Ned Rig style jig head. There's an 1/8 ounce, and I got my little hacked TRD crawl, which you guys could check that out in the top right hand corner. This is an awesome hack, by the way. The reel I'll be using today is the Cascade Spartacus, which I have already modified with a shallow spool. I have Cascade Foil Coat 4-pound test line because I was using this reel for finesse fishing, like ultra finesse fishing. But I may change this up in the future if this is going to be the reel that goes with this rod. Likely I would. And I also put ceramic hybrid bearings in there, okay? But anyway, the goal of today is to review this rod because I am in the market for looking for a setup just like this, because I don't want to use a spinning rod reel combo for Ned rigging. I want to use a bait casting setup. And yeah, my whole goal of this year exploring bait finesse system is because I want to do more finesse fishing with bait casters. Ned rigging was one of the top things I want to do more of. Let's get out there and do some cast. Now, a couple things before I get out there. Again, this is going to be a fast tip action, so it's going to be a very stiff end. You guys can check that out. Let me just move around. You see the rod tip bending really stiff, okay? This is actually very perfect for Ned rigging because one, we have hooks that are thick, just like this. And also there are hooks that are Texas rigging style. And earlier this year, I played around with Ned rigging on BFS fishing. You guys can check out top right, but basically I had a Surinoya XF50 or this reel right here, and I was using the Surinoya C47-2UL rod, which is an ultralight one. It's rated for 1/16 ounce lures, and I just didn't have the good hook set. And I also liked using something called the Jika rig or the Jig rig, which is the older version of the Tokyo rig. And the hook set on those, I would say, is not that great using that type of setup. So having this, the stiffer rod tip, is going to be perfect for this type of fishing. I'll be using this for, let's say, smallies in the creeks, which I'll be doing very soon in the summer. A couple more things about this rod. We have 9 guides here, and they're Fuji guides. So Fuji O-ring guides, and it feels like it's ceramic. So that's great if I want to put on some braid. Now, I said I was going to use this for Ned rigging, but I could also use this for drop shot fishing. I've always used spinning setup for drop shot fishing, but I think I will try BFS fishing with for drop shot fishing. So spool up with some braid, and you know, with this fast tip right there, look how stiff it is. It's definitely going to be very sensitive, and I can pick up everything via drop shot fishing. And spinning reels, you know, when you do drop shot fishing, you know, vertical jigging, you have a lot of line twists, and it's really annoying in spinning reels. So being on bait caster is going to be much better. It's still going to line twist a little bit, but it's more tolerable. So if you guys want to see me use this for drop shot fishing, leave me a comment below. But again, today we're going to be out there doing some Ned rig fishing. Let's take a look at the bottom here though. We can see that everything here is EVA foam, so it's very comfortable grip. Take a look at the back of this rod for a second. I like how this is exposed. I like to hold my setup just like this with my finger touching the back, because when you have a sensitive fishing setup, you want to be able to feel everything. So this is already a fast action tip rod, meaning it will pick up every little sensitivity, plus the ceramic guides right there. Plastic, they kind of absorb some of it, but with the ceramic or even some sort of metallic, you could transfer all the little thing this lure picks up at the bottom, or even getting bit by fish. So I like it. I like having that feature right there. All right, so I got an 1/8 ounce here jig head with a Z-Man TRD crawl. Ooh, that's some good casting. Look at that. That is good casting. Now I have 0 brakes here, but my setup, I'll show you very quick. And it is at 2 on the centrifugal brakes. Not too bad. Now the wind is picking up right now because it's been storming all over the place. You can see the skies, you know, it's kind of gray. So hopefully the wind is not going to impede too much on the fishing and the recording. But so far, the distance wise, I like it. I like it. Look at that. Man, that's great. You know what? Let me changes to a 1, right? And let's recast this very quick. I'll catch fish later, but I want to use all my casting right now so that you guys could see the distance. But this I would consider this acceptable distance. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, I almost spooled myself. Just got a little overrun. I might just need to turn up the magnetic brakes just a little bit, but look at that. I think I need to add more line. Yep, I was very close to spooling myself. I definitely need to add more line when using heavier lures, because of course it's gonna cast further than finesse fishing, right guys? So yeah, I think I'm gonna definitely put 6-pound or 8-pound test line, fluorocoat, or I might just put some sort of braid, because people say braid is good for BFSing because it's light, thin, and allows you to cast far. I would just have to put some leader material on, which I'm not opposed of because I'm a knot fanatic. I love tying knots. But dude, guys, you saw that? Here, let me turn on a little bit more. Let's go halfway here. Right, that's a 4.5 right here, plus 1. Dude, I almost spooled myself. Almost spooled myself. Man, I wish I had a line counter. See how far, how much line I have here, but this is good distance for Ned rigging, guys. This is amazingly good. Now I'm gonna jack it up just a little bit more. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. And let me cast a little bit to the right because I don't want to say the wind, because there is wind blowing. Yeah, the wind is blowing this way, to the left. Because I'm looking at the fountain, and the fountain shows the mist going this way. So let's cast this way. Oh, got a little backlash. The distance is not that great, partially in the wind. So I think I'm gonna leave it at 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at 2. But casting into the wind, you get some good distance. I am very, very impressed. Got one. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. All right. Look at that. Woo. Off the pair G. Let's put them back by the pipe. I don't know if they're still spawning here, so it's best to put them back where you got them from. All right, beautiful guy. Let me throw him right in here without spooking anything else. There you go. Peace out. So I mentioned to you guys, jigger rigging is one of the techniques I love using. It's great in streams for smallies because, as you can see, this is a long cylindrical weight and it kind of not gets snagged easily. And if you have any lures like the Z-Man stuff, it floats, and with the current, it's gonna swing all over the place. So something like this, where you Texas rig the lures, with my ultralight finesse setup last time, I couldn't set the hook really good. But now that we have the medium light, let's see. We'll put this on, because this is 3/8 ounce, a little bit different than this. And let's see the casting distance. I'm gonna put on a lure that will match this technique perfectly. And yeah, let's go to town and see what we could catch. And also, of course, seeing the casting distance. That is distance, boys. If I cast with the wind, I could definitely spool myself right now. I definitely like the casting of this Jika rig. I mean, look at that distance. Holy smokes, that's great. Yep. A little overrun, but I think it's still good. Guys, this is impressive. This is really, really impressive. There we go. All right, see, there's a good hook set here. I mean, it didn't go through all the way. It's just a little bit off. You see that, right? Oh, actually it's in pretty good. I can't push it out. So yeah, you could definitely drive these hooks in. There we go, got it out. I don't think I could have done that if I was using my ultralight. Not at all. Got him. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about, guys. The hook set is here. The Perigee for Ned rigging. Ah! Check that out, baby. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me unhook you. And off you go. And don't forget, guys, the Marabou hack always makes your net rigging a lot juicier, tastier for the bass. So guys, I am impressed with this Casking Perigee 2. I was able to cast these light lures out really far using a bait finesse setup, and in addition, I was able to feel those bites and also set those hooks, especially with the Jika rig. As I mentioned before, earlier in the season, I was using this, and I wasn't able to set the hook quite good using the other BFS setup, my Surinoya C427UL, the ultralight casting rod, because it was just so flexy. So having this medium light version, the stiffness of this rod, I was able to set the hook. And guys, if you guys want to get a BFS setup for Ned rigging or Jika rigging, you guys definitely want to check out this Casking Perigee 2. Again, it's the KKR PG2 C67ML. You guys can check the link in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see this rod more in action and potentially drop shot fishing, leave me a comment below. Peace out.